One night, one vault, $100 million in diamonds vanished. But here's what no one understood. The heist was already 2 years old. No alarms, no broken locks, no witnesses. Just an impossible empty vault. And one haunting question. How do you rob the world's most secure building without anyone noticing you were ever there? This is Antwerp, Belgium, a quiet cobblestone city with a secret, the heart of the global diamond trade. At its center stood the Antwerp Diamond Center. It wasn't just a building. It was a legend, a bank, a trading floor, a fortress. Its vault was a technological nightmare for any thief. Infrared heat sensors, magnetic locks on every door, a seismic floor that could feel a single footstep, a double-locked 3-ton vault door, cameras watching every hallway 24 hours a day. Inside the vault room were 127 private safes belonging to the world's wealthiest diamond dealers. Insurance companies called it impenetrable. Police called it a fortress. The thieves called it a target. In 2001, a polite Italian diamond merchant named Leonardo Notarbartolo rented an office inside the Diamond Center. He was charming, professional, well-dressed. He brought pastries for the guards, smiled at the staff, blended in perfectly. But Leonardo was also a lie. For 2 years, his only job was to watch, listen, and become invisible. He memorized guard routines down to the minute, studied camera blind spots, learned the rhythm of the building, the clicks of locks, the hum of systems, the silence between footsteps. He wasn't planning a smash and grab. He was planning a surgical strike. Leonardo wasn't alone. He was the inside man for a crew of 4 specialists from Turin, Italy. They weren't thugs. They were artisans of crime. A lockpicker who could open safes like puzzles. An electronics expert who could blind security systems. A lookout with endless patience. And a cleaner who could erase every trace. Their weapon wasn't a gun. It was patience. Their strategy wasn't force. It was understanding. They waited for the perfect night. February 15th, 2003, a rainy Saturday night. The Diamond District was empty, silent. The first step was simple, legitimate entry. Leonardo used his own key. No forced doors, no broken glass. Next, the motion sensors were neutralized, coated so they saw solid walls instead of moving men. Then the cameras were fooled, fed a perfect looping recording of empty hallways. Finally, the vault. The 3-ton door opened without a sound. Inside stood 127 private safes. For hours, the crew worked calmly and methodically. They took only the best. Flawless diamonds, rare colored stones, gold, cash. Cheap jewelry was left behind. Before sunrise, they were gone. The door was locked. The systems rearmed. It was as if they had never been there. Days passed, then weeks, then months. Nothing seemed wrong. Diamond dealers accessed their safes, but not all of them. The stolen vaults remained unopened. No alarms had sounded. No insurance claims were filed. The perfect crime wasn't just the theft. It was the silence that followed. In 2005, Belgian police received an anonymous tip. Check the vaults at the Diamond Center. When they did, they discovered the emptiness. The scale of the loss was unimaginable. The investigation led to a forest near Turin, Italy. There, police found the crew's only mistake: burned trash bags. Inside were receipts, snack wrappers with fingerprints, and a piece of videotape linked to the Diamond Center. It was enough. The trail led straight to Leonardo. Leonardo Notarbartolo was arrested and sentenced to 10 years in prison. He claimed he was only a scout for a much larger, unnamed organization. Police were never sure if they believed him. But the diamonds, the $100 million, were never found. Not a single stone. They had 2 years to disappear into the global diamond network. Recut, resold, or locked away forever. So the questions remain. Who was the real mastermind? Where did the diamonds go? And could a crime this perfect ever happen again? Where did the diamonds go? And could a crime this perfect ever be pulled off again?